boarding group 2 here at gate C29 here for our for our flight to Charlotte. Boarding group 2, boarding group 2. Here at gate C29, we are now boarding group 3, on our flight to Charlotte. Here at gate C29. here at gate C29 for our flight American Airlines 793 for our flight to Charlotte. We are now going to board Group 4. Boarding Group 4 at gate C29 American Airlines 793. Here at gate C29, we are now going to board Group 5. Boarding Group 5 for our flight to Charlotte, American Airlines 793. Boarding Group 5. Here at Gate C29, we are now going to board Group 6. Boarding Group 6 on American Airlines 793 for our flight to Charlotte. Boarding Group 6. Here at Gate C29, on our flight to Charlotte, we are now going to board Group 7. Group 7 on American Airlines 793 for our flight to Charlotte. Here at C29, boarding Group 7. Thank you. Here at gate C29, we are now going to board Group 8. Boarding Group 8 for American Airlines 793 on our flight to Charlotte. Boarding Group 8 at gate C29. Thank you. Here at gate C29, this is our last boarding call. Last boarding call until the jetway is closed. Last boarding call. Last boarding call. Gate C29, American Airlines 793 on our flight to Charlotte. Last boarding call. Last boarding call. Here at gate C29 on American Airlines 793 on our flight to Charlotte, the boarding doors have now been closed. If you have missed your flight, we apologize. You should apologize to us, and that's too bad because it's not our problem that you are too late. Goodbye. You are not getting on this flight. You could try to get the other one, but it is not our problem anymore. Screw you if you're late. You should have gotten on this flight. You suck. Welcome to the flight, everybody. So today we are flying from Philadelphia to Charlotte International Airport. Our call sign is American Airlines 793, and our cruising altitude will be 34,000 feet. Our scheduled block time from when we push back is 1 hour and 37 minutes, and we will be in the air about 1 hour and 9 minutes. We should get there. We should get there around 9:22, as promised. Around 9:22. 9:15, sorry. And we will try to get you to Charlotte as soon as possible. Coming out of Philadelphia, shouldn't be too bumpy. It's pretty nice out. It's getting pretty dark off, so please be in your seats with your seatbelts fastened, and we hope you have a great flight with American Airlines. On behalf of the crew, thank you for choosing American Airlines. Okay, guys, welcome to the flight deck. You guys get a special view of me taking off, landing, and all of that very cool stuff. So right now we are starting up the APU to get ready to push back and start the engines. I'm not gonna disconnect the jetway, the GPU, the AC, the air conditioning. I'm also getting rid of the luggage and all of that. The cones are also off. As you can see, this is our plane, our beautiful A321neo. Um, so as you can see, that says avail. So that means the AP was ready to be used. So I could turn that off. Make sure turn off the external power. I can also turn on the fuel pumps. And then I'm gonna request a push back if it doesn't glitch. While we request pushback, I'll start my checks. I'm gonna go ignition start, and then when we start to push back, I'm also gonna turn off my parking brake. Welcome, Yusuf. Thanks for putting something in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Welcome on American Airlines. So I'm going to push back, steer to the right this time. So once I start to push back, let me make sure my parking brake is actually off. It is. Now we are starting to push back, so I'm going to turn on my number 1 engine. I'm also going to request the pushback tug to steer to the right. And then I'm going to start up my number 2 engine. Okay, perfect. I'm now done pushing back. I'm also just waiting for my engines to spool up and get ready. So now they're starting, making sure my throttle is at idle. I'm now also going to turn on my radar systems. I like having that at weather data, which is cool. We just got taxi clearance. Once these both get to 20%, then I'm going to turn off my APU, and then we're going to start to taxi. So now I'm going to turn off the APU bleed. Then I'm going to turn off the APU master switch. Then I'm also going to put my taxi lights to taxi. And now we're going to start. First, we want to put our auto brakes to max. Flaps 1. Make sure our ignition is to normal. And we're also going to arm my auto brake, or my speed brake. Now it is now armed. I messed up and I pushed to the wrong side. I should have gone the other side, but I have to go over there. Okay. I'm just going to loop around over the front here. I'm just going to loop around. Thanks, Yusuf. The flight simulator is named Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's one of the most realistic in the world. A lot of aviators use it. Alright, let's start to taxi. So, Yusuf, how was your day going? Good? I'm also going to put my navigation display range to 20. I just like having it there. Oh, I am way too fast. I am not paying attention. I should be. Oh, look at that beautiful A320neo that just took off. You're welcome. I've been doing great the entire day. I had a flight earlier. I usually do flights a lot. Tomorrow I will not be flying because I need to go somewhere. But on Saturday, not on Sunday, but Monday, Tuesday, I should be flying. Usually I fly every day except like Wednesdays, Fridays, or Sundays. But yeah, on Saturday I should be streaming. I should be flying. So I'm using Navigraph charts, just to show me on the map where I am. It connects from my like iPad or my phone or my PC to like my flight, so I could see live where I'm going and all that. It's really cool. It's a really cool thing. And it shows me live where I am, and I can also upload my flight plan into it, which is really cool. It's really realistic. So I use SimBrief to create my flight plan and to sync it to my aircraft, and then I use Navigraph charts to see where my plane is live. I recently found this out, like maybe last year. Not really recently, but I found it out, and it's been like a lifesaver ever since. I love using it. I love flying. I actually want to be a pilot for American Airlines later. So when I'm older, obviously I can't right now because I'm not 18. Very close, but not yet. Once we get here to the threshold, I'm going to request to take off, and we're gonna get clearance, and then we will take off. Yep, now we have clearance. So usually in real life you would have like flight trackers like for like real life, but Navigraph charts like literally connects like whatever device you're on directly to the flight. Clear for takeoff, runway 27 right, American Airlines 793 heavy. Okay, let's go. Here, Yusuf, should we go to Toga or Flex? Thank you. So should I go thrust Toga or Flex? Just put that in the chat, and then we'll take off. Then I'll take off. There's a whole lot of screen delays, so that's really annoying. I hate screen delay. It's really annoying. Toga or Flex? Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for takeoff. Toga? Okay. So Toga is the maximum amount of thrust that you can do, so let's go. Speed set. Toga. As you can see, we are at 99, now we're at 100. 80 knots, checked. Oh God. I need to reset my... Jeez, okay. V1. Rotate. And we are up. Positive rate, gear up. Flaps 1, speed checked. Let's start turning towards our destination. And then when we get to 2,500 feet, I will turn on the autopilot and the plane will fly itself. What just happened? Oh, I think my, what is happening? Okay, I'm gonna pull back a little. My plane is being really weird. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my other throttle. I have no idea what's happening. Auto throttle should work. I hope. It should work. I'm not gonna turn on my autopilot, but first let me adjust my vertical speed. Autopilot on. Managed altitude. And now vertical speed. Yeah, I love flying. And Microsoft Flight Simulator is also really expensive. Also, on Saturday, I should be doing a long haul flight, so I will probably go from Philadelphia to London Heathrow in an American Airlines Boeing 787 Dreamliner. So I'm pretty excited for that. It's like a 7-hour flight, maybe. I'll be there most of the time, but some not. We're at a stable rate of climb. Airspeed is also holding. I must have been really quiet. My mic was like... Oh, I forgot to put my audio on. What am I doing? Sorry, guys. You guys, like, missed...
Philadelphia departure Delta 259 or 4 Heavy is passing 10,700 feet, climbing flight level 210.
7-hour...
Delta 259 or 4 Heavy Philadelphia departure altimeter 29er.86 radar contact
Saturday I
continue.
will probably be streaming a longer flight.
Delta 259 or 4 Heavy contact Washington Center on 132.525. Good day.
A321neo, and the plane that I will probably be flying on Saturday will be a Boeing 787 Dreamliner.
Going to 132.525 Delta 259 or 4 Heavy.
So guys, I'm gonna turn off my mic and I'm just gonna be in the chat if that's okay with you guys. I'll listen to you guys and all of that. But I'm just gonna turn off my mic.
AAL793 Heavy contact New York Center on 135.45. Good day.
135.45 AAL793 Heavy. Goodbye. New York Center AAL793 Heavy is at 8,600 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
AAL793 Heavy New York Center altimeter 29er.86 radar contact. Continue to STOEN. New York Center Brickyard 4608 Heavy 10,100 feet. Brickyard 4608 Heavy New York Center altimeter 29er.86 radar contact. Continue to TROYZ. Brickyard 4608 Heavy contact Washington Center on 132.525. Good day. AAL793 Heavy climb and maintain flight level 200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200 AAL793 Heavy.
Going to 132.525 Brickyard 4608 Heavy. Endeavor 502 Heavy contact New York Center on 124.625. Good day. New York Center FlexJet Tree 906 Heavy is passing flight level Tree 5, climbing flight level Tree 80. FlexJet Tree 906 Heavy New York Center radar contact continue. 124.625 Endeavor 502 Tree Heavy. Goodbye. 2721 Heavy, contact Philadelphia, approach on 127.35. Good day. New York Center, Endeavor 502 Heavy is at flight level 275, climbing flight level 320. Endeavor 502 Heavy, New York Center radar contact, continue to Savvy. .35 American 2721 Heavy. Goodbye. Flexjet 396 Heavy, traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 360. Report them in sight. Flexjet 396 Heavy, traffic in sight. Flexjet 396 Heavy, contact New York Center on 124.625. Good day. New York Center, American 3049er Heavy is passing 13,200 feet, descending 13,000 feet. American 3049er Heavy, New York Center, altimeter 29.86 radar contact, continue to track. Center, Brickyard 4608 Heavy, 10,000 feet. Brickyard 4608 Heavy, New York Center, altimeter 29.85 radar contact, continue to TROYZ. Center, Exejet 353 Heavy is at 15,300 feet, climbing flight level 210. Exejet 353 Heavy, New York Center, altimeter 29.85 radar contact, continue. AAL793 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 260. American 3049er Heavy, contact New York Center on 132.5. Good day.
Climb and maintain flight level 260, AAL793 321 Heavy.
AAL793 Heavy contact Washington Center on 132.55. Good day.
132.55 AAL793 Heavy. Goodbye. Washington Center AAL793 Heavy is at flight level 235 climbing flight level 260.
AAL793 Heavy Washington Center radar contact. Continue to TOBN. AAL793 Heavy climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340 AAL793 Heavy.
Washington Center Blue Streak 5584 Heavy is passing 7,400 feet, descending 2,000 feet. Blue Streak 5584 Heavy Washington Center altimeter 29.88 radar contact. Continue. Blue Streak 5584 Heavy contact Potomac approach on 128.35. Good day. Blue Streak 5584 Heavy. Goodbye. 4608 Heavy contact Potomac approach on 124.2. Good day. .2 Brickyard 4608 Heavy. Goodbye. AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at flight level tree 80 Airbus A321neo. Report them in sight.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy have the Airbus A321neo in sight.
Washington Center Brickyard 4608 Heavy 10,000 feet. Brickyard 4608 Heavy Washington Center altimeter 29.88 radar contact. Continue to EYESS. AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy contact Washington Center on 120.65. Good day.
120.65 AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy. Goodbye. Washington Center AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy is passing flight level tree 5 climbing flight level tree 40.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy Washington Center radar contact. Continue to HAMMZ. Traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at flight level tree 80 Airbus A321neo. Report them in sight.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy traffic in sight.
JetBlue 419er heavy traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at flight level tree 60. Report them in sight. JetBlue 419er heavy have the traffic. JetBlue 419er heavy contact Washington Center on 134.15. Good day. One 134.15 JetBlue 419er heavy. Goodbye. Allegiant 1369er heavy contact Washington Center on 132.55. Good day. Going to 132.55 Allegiant 1369er heavy. 1369er Heavy Washington Center altimeter 29er tree radar contact. Continue to CAVLR. Washington Center Blue Streak 5070 Heavy Flight Level 300. Blue Streak 5070 Heavy Washington Center radar contact. Continue to COUPN. Delta 488 Heavy contact Washington Center on 133.2. Good day. AAL793 Heavy contact Washington Center on 133.2. Good day.
Going to 133.2 AAL793 Heavy. Washington Center AAL793 Heavy Flight Level 340.
AAL793 Heavy Washington Center radar contact. Continue. Washington Center Delta 488 Heavy Flight Level 340. AAL793 Heavy contact Washington Center on 121.675. Good day. Delta 488 Heavy Washington Center radar contact. Continue to Flask.
121.675 AAL793 Heavy. Goodbye. Washington Center AAL793 Heavy Flight Level 340.
AAL793 Heavy Washington Center radar contact. Continue to Golf Victor Echo. AAL793 Heavy traffic is 7 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 380 Airbus A321neo. Report them in sight.
AAL793 Heavy have the Airbus A321neo in sight.
1677 Heavy is at flight level tree 60 descending flight level tree 40. Delta 1677 Heavy Washington Center radar contact continue. Washington Center American 1414 Heavy is at flight level 215 climbing flight level tree 10. AAL793 tree 21 Heavy contact Washington Center on 135.4. Good day. American 1414 Heavy Washington Center radar contact continue.
Going to 135.4 AAL793 tree 21 Heavy. Washington Center AAL793 tree 21 Heavy flight level tree 40.
AAL793 tree 21 Heavy Washington Center radar contact continue. AAL793 tree 21 Heavy contact Washington Center on 127.925. Good day.
127.925 AAL793 tree 21 Heavy. Goodbye. Washington Center AAL793 tree 21 Heavy flight level tree 40.
AAL793 tree 21 Heavy Washington Center radar contact continue.
Going to 124.05 AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy. Center AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy flight level tree 40.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy center radar contact. Continue to BEMO. Southwest 1014 heavy flight level tree 60. Southwest 1014 heavy center radar contact continue.
Descend and maintain flight level 280 AAL793 321 Heavy.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy, please expedite your descent flight level 280. AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy, please expedite your descent flight level 280. AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy, contact Atlanta Center on 128.8. Good day.
128.8 AAL793 321 Heavy. Goodbye. Atlanta Center AAL793 321 Heavy is at flight level 340, descending flight level 280.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy, Atlanta Center radar contact. Continue to SKLES. AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy, traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 45 Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
AAL793 321 Heavy, have the traffic.
15. Good day. AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy, please expedite your descent flight level 280. Going to 125.15 UPS 7890 Heavy. AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy, please expedite your descent flight level 280.
Hello guys, I am back. ATC just told us to descend and maintain 2800, so now I'm going to set my point and go to 2800 here. Gotta throw it into manage also.
133.15 American, 2320 Heavy. Goodbye.
Let's see if you're still here. Oh, shoot. Oh no, that is not good. I accidentally hit my rudder pedal, so that is not good. No good. Yusuf, are you still here? Hey, I can see you. It says you're one of my top fans. Thanks, Yusuf. Just gonna make sure my seatbelt's on, all my lights are on. I'm gonna turn on my landing lights.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy, contact Atlanta Center on 133.15. Good day.
Going to 133.15 AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy. Atlanta Center AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy is passing flight level tree 15, descending flight level 280.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy, Atlanta Center radar contact. Continue to CHSLY.
Just want to slow down pretty quick. Look at this ice. What kind of realistic it is? It like looks like there's ice. I need to put on my window light or something. And like the ice everything.
Descend and maintain flight level 220, keep speed not above 230 knots AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy.
American 2320 Heavy, contact Charlotte approach on 134.75. Good day. Decimal 75
I'm actually going. Everything is added. What's going on? I'm so excited. I've had like so many people on the street today. Thank you guys so
AAL793
much.
tree, 21
I
heavy
haven't had a lot of
contact
people on
Atlanta
my
Center
streets.
on 125.15.
This
Good
makes me
day.
really happy.
125.15 AAL793 tree 21 heavy. Goodbye. Atlanta Center AAL793 tree 21 heavy is passing flight level 235, descending flight level 220.
AAL793 tree, 21 heavy Atlanta Center radar contact. Continue to ATELZ.
Gotcha. I am a little overspeed. Ding, 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 ding. Speed checks. Make sure my audio has everything on. Perfect.
AAL793 tree, 21 heavy descent and maintain 14,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots.
Descend and maintain 14,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. AAL793 tree 21 heavy.
0 knots. I'm using my iPad for the Navigraph charts and also for YouTube and like monitoring the chat and stuff. Because I can see both because there's like multitasking on it because it's a newer one.
AAL793 tree, 21 heavy, you are 22 miles north. Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Expect localizer, runway 18 left approach via cabby transition. Cleared to cabby. AAL793 tree, 21 heavy descend and maintain 6,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect localizer runway 18 left approach via cabby transition. Cleared to cabby. AAL793 tree 21 heavy.
AAL793 tree, 21 heavy descent and maintain 5,000 feet.
I'm not
Descend and
doing those
maintain
guys right
5,000
now.
feet.
I'm not doing
AAL793 tree 21 heavy.
UPS 789er, 0 heavy traffic, is 10 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 19er, 0 Airbus. Report them in sight.
Nobody sees this.
AAL793 tree, 21 heavy contact Charlotte approach on 126.15. Good day.
126.15 AAL793 tree 21 heavy. Goodbye. Charlotte approach AAL793 tree 21 heavy is at 8,700 feet, descending 5,000 feet.
AAL793 tree 21 heavy Charlotte approach altimeter tree 0.0
I get the memo. Okay. Flaps 2.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy.
Flaps 3. And engage autopilot. There we go. I'm gonna turn on my ILS, my flight director.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 3,800 feet Airbus A321neo. Report them in sight.
Okay. we are mostly
AAL793
lined
Tree
up.
21 Heavy have the traffic.
Runway inside.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy.
When I get to 3,000, I'm gonna gear down. I'm gonna put my auto brake.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 5,600 feet Airbus A321neo. Report them in sight.
Or my speed brakes. That's the.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy have the Airbus A321neo in sight.
And then I'll put my gear down and descend.
Piedmont 6009er heavy traffic is 10 o'clock 3 miles at 4,000 feet Airbus. Report them in sight.
Speed check to continue.
Piedmont 6009er heavy traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at 2,900 feet Airbus A321neo.
So when I get cleared to land,
Report them in
I'll
sight.
just,
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy descend and maintain 2,400 feet. Piedmont 6009er Heavy have the traffic.
Descend and maintain 2,400 feet AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy.
$2,500.
I want to see if this can land itself. I'm genuinely curious.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy, you
2,000.
are 7 miles
I don't
north
want
of
to
Charlotte.
land myself though.
Contact Charlotte Tower on 1 tree
Okay,
decimal tree 5 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 1 tree decimal tree 5 AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy. Charlotte Tower AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy 6 miles north inbound localizer runway 18 left approach.
Blue Streak 5 Tree 82 Heavy contact Atlanta Center on 1 tree decimal 15. Good day.
I think this thing is gonna land itself.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy Charlotte
I
Tower.
need to see this.
Altimeter tree 0.07 wind 258 at Niner. Cleared localizer runway 18 left approach.
Here, I want to land myself. Wait.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy number 2 for landing. Follow the aircraft on
1,000.
final.
I think it's
Wind
landing itself.
258 at Niner. Clear to land
Yeah,
runway
it's landing
18
itself.
left. 1 tree decimal 15 Blue Streak 5 Tree 82 Heavy.
Okay, I'm gonna disconnect.
Goodbye.
Cleared to land runway 18 left number 2 AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy.
Charlotte Tower Piedmont 58 Tree 4 Heavy at runway 18 left ready for departure IFR Toronto.
Now landing myself.
Piedmont 58 Tree 4 Heavy altimeter tree 0.07 wind 258 at Niner. Traffic is Cessna Skyhawk on final. Cleared for
400.
takeoff runway 18 left.
30. Retard. Retard.
Oh,
Retard.
landed. Russian green.
AAL793 Heavy, turn next taxiway.
Perfect. I'm now going to turn on my taxiway. And also turn off my
Piedmont 5834 Heavy, contact Atlanta Center on 133.15.
I hope
Good
you
day.
guys had a great time. I will be
AAL793 Heavy, contact ground on 130.075.
a long haul flight. When my first
Going to 133.15 Piedmont 5834 Heavy.
And I'm
Going to 130.075 AAL793 321 Heavy.
This is gonna be early, going on to be pretty late. But I'm pretty excited. I hope you guys have a great time.
Ground AAL793 321 Heavy, taxi to the gate.
And we will be done.
AAL793 Tree 21 Heavy taxi to
We are
gate
now
Charlie
going
6
to
using
gate,
taxiway. Charlie Golf,
C6.
cross runway 23 Golf Mike.
But yeah, I had so many people.
Taxiing to gate Charlie 6 using taxiway Charlie Golf, cross runway 23 Golf Mike AAL793 321 Heavy.
You guys had a great time too. Hopefully, if you guys want to, please like and subscribe to my channel. And turn on the notification bell. I do not post too much. I will try to be better at that. I'll try to post landing and takeoff clips. But yeah, I can even take this flight and speed it up. Make that into a video.
Ground Envoy Tree 69er 2 Heavy requesting pushback. Envoy Tree 69er 2 Heavy pushback request accepted.
Turn on to that. I can't see the taxiway. We are pretty close to the gate. I'm also gonna turn off my radar so I don't fry anybody on the ground. Find it. Here we go. Oh. Don't want to fry anyone, do we? Because I heard in real life, one of the pilots told me if you keep the radar on, like on the ground, you can actually give like the ground crew radiation sickness. I heard. I don't know if that's complete. I don't know if that's true or not. But I'm just going off the what the pilots told me when I was in the cockpit.
Ground Envoy Tree 69er 2 Heavy requesting the end of pushback.
I love flying planes. I love.
Envoy Tree 69er 2
love it.
Heavy
I just
request
love it.
to end pushback
That's
received.
why I'm here for you every day. I also have like over like I think 1,000 hours on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Usually flying most of those.
Ground
hours are
Envoy
for long
Tree
haul,
69er
but
2
also
Heavy
like
with
for,
Quebec ready to taxi IFR.
short haul.
Envoy Tree 69er 2 Heavy taxi
But yeah,
to and hold short of runway 18 left using taxiway Charlie 10 Charlie Charlie 11 Charlie Charlie 12.
Okay,
Contact
we are
tower
now
on 13 decimal tree 5 when ready.
Gonna slow down a tiny bit.
Taxiing hold short runway 18 left via taxiway Charlie 10 Charlie Charlie 11 Charlie Charlie 12 Envoy Tree 69er 2
And
Heavy.
I'm also going to shut down the engines, but first, going to turn turn on the external power. Usually when I shut down my engines, the flight just ends. Let's see if I can try to make it not do that. Let me see. I think it should be in assistance options, maybe. Aircraft systems, maybe. Here, let's see. Engine. Or no, shutdown. Yes, let's turn that off. Apply safe. Go back. Now I'm gonna shut down. Yo, what is it doing? Perfect, and now our engine goes stop. Now I'm gonna unlock my adheres. I'm gonna turn on the dome. I'm gonna turn off all of my lights. All sun will come off. Panel lights. All these lights will come off. I just lost bright. Good enough. Taxi lights will come off. Batteries come off. And then external power comes off too. Then I'm gonna end the flight. I hope you guys had a great time flying with me today from Philadelphia to Charlotte. On Saturday, I will most likely be flying long haul from Philadelphia to London Heathrow. Maybe another day I'll come back. But I usually just do Philadelphia to Heathrow, and then I just keep doing that. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great time, and I hope you guys can come back to one of my next streams. If you want to be notified when I post something or when I have a stream upcoming, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and I will see you guys whenever I have my next stream. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day, rest of your night.